Good afternoon, everyone. Right now, we are going to do the NVIDIA debate, which is the number 44 on the schedule. Right now, we are going to talk about Jensen Huang, who is the CEO of NVIDIA. Let's do a brief introduction to who this character is. Jensen Huang is the founder of CEO NVIDIA. He was born in 1963 in Taiwan, but he moved to the United States. And after all, he founded NVIDIA in 1993 with the vision of creating this company dedicated to innovation, to graphics, and visual computing mainly. Under his leadership, NVIDIA right nowadays has become a giant in the technology industry, particularly known for its GPUs, which are mainly made for gaming. So we are going to advance with the first question to both groups. What type of leadership does Jensen Huang exercise? Is he a visionary, strategic, charismatic, or authoritarian leader? We are going to give 1 minute to prepare your answers. All right. So, who's gonna be first? All right. I don't see anyone. Let's go to the Zoom meeting. Roger Quiroz.
Thanks for the word. I would like to give an opening statement. I would like to say that he is a transformational visionary. Jensen Huang represents a distinctive model of leadership that blends deep technical expertise with visionary ambition. As a leader, he maintains an uncommon hands-on approach, personally engaging in engineering discussions while simultaneously articulating compelling strategic visions that have repeatedly positioned NVIDIA at the forefront of technical advancement. His leadership style combines intellectual rigor with pragmatic execution, fostering a culture where technical excellence and bold innovation drive. Huang's ability to anticipate industry shift and mobilize his organizations accordingly demonstrates a mastery of both technical and business dynamics. Under his guidance, NVIDIA has evolved from graphics hardware specialist into an indispensable enabler of AI and accelerated computing, a transformation that speaks to his capacity to align technical possibilities with market evolutions. That's all. Thanks.
All right, thank you. Who wants to go next? All right, Alan.
Okay. First, I would like to show the resource, the link, the second link. I will make a quick summary. Well, basically, Jensen Huang, we saw that he, as my partner say, is a visionary and resilient and effective leader. He lead the company from humble beginnings to a global powerhouse valued over $3 billion by 2025. His leadership has not only revolutionized the semiconductor industry, he also positioned NVIDIA as the epicenter of artificial intelligence, the artificial intelligence, the video games, and the crypto.
All right. All right. Thank you so much. So who wants to go next? So does someone have any response to that? Solange Maceda.
Jensen Huang leadership leans toward authoritarian and strategic priorities in control and market dominance over inclusivity. While he is seen as visionary, his approach often results in monopolistic tactics, high pricing, and limited competition. His strict control over NVIDIA's ecosystem and business decision benefits the company but restrict consumer choice and industry fairness.
All right, thank you. And now Sebastian.
I would like to add also, I agree with Solange. I think he's also a bit of an authoritarian leader because of this high workload and lack of balance. I think, yes, the business is very successful, but at stake of the employees' lives, I think there is a lack of balance. Um, we have seen that there are some reports from these employees, especially from the platforms like Glassdoor and Blind, and they suggest that the employees work long hours, including weekends and nights, to meet the deadlines that are expected. And this culture of always being on call and never having a break has led to their employees' burnout.
All right, thank you. So we will give the word to one more person, or if not, we are going to pass to the next question. All right, next question. So the second question is, how has his leadership influenced NVIDIA's organizational culture and innovation within the company? As you have 1 minute to prepare your responses. All right, answer prepared. Who wants to go first? All right, Natalia.
Okay, so Huang and leadership has profoundly shaped NVIDIA's organizational culture. His vision and leadership is where is encouraging his team to think beyond conventional limits. So he encouraged their employees to think beyond and explore new possibilities. NVIDIA has a culture where taking risk is not just accepted, but it's encouraged. For example, the company pivoted from gaming GPUs to AI, and all this was driven by one's belief in future technologies also.
Also, adding what my partner says, we can also see that Jensen Huang leadership has really shaped in NVIDIA's organization and culture innovation by fostering the long-term vision. Basically, he encouraged the ability to anticipate the industry trends, for example, like E8, autonomous system data, and central, among many others. He ensures the team of NVIDIA to stay ahead of competitors and driving a culture of continuous evolution.
All right, thank you. Let's go with Alvaro.
Jensen Huang's authoritarian leadership created a strict and result-focused culture at NVIDIA. So his strong control speed up the execution of his actions, but limits the open debate in the company and can discourage creativity and risk-taking.
All right, thank you.
So I will go with Sebastian.
Yeah, well, I would say that it's kind of a contradiction that we are saying that uh, Jensen Huang, it's a risk taking management, and but my classmate just mentioned that they don't take risk. So how I would like to ask them how they not take a risk in the company because they have, for example, a flat management structure that like exemplifies that this is a kind of taking risk management because they leave independence and a free decision making approach into the supervisional employees and also encourage the leadership beyond the employees, but to be self-reliant and proactive.
All right, thank you. So Alvaro again.
I think employees don't take risks because Huang's authoritarian style punish a lot of failures that they can do. So this could create fear in them or making the mistakes. So this pressure to meet high standards reduces the willingness to experiment or suggest unconventional ideas that could take risks.
All right. And Sebastian?
Yeah, I would like again to ask to give some proofs that that Jensen Huang punished them, the employees, because I still don't understand. I just mentioned that they have a flat management structure to have open communication between teams, and also like the people have free speech, and also have self-making decisions, and improve, try to enhance the decision making in those teams. So why don't they give some proof to just to contradict that position? How they punish the players?
All right. Someone else wants to talk? Gabriela?
Yeah, well, maybe like answering the question, like even though like they have a flat organization and they are like free to work as they think it will like go for their styles. We also have to take into account that Huang's leadership style is prioritizing rapid innovation. Even though they can like work however they want, they have to align with the vision that this leader has, and this is fostering a culture of burnout. And they are employees that describe this as a toxic or even an unsustainable environment on platforms like Glassdoor, sitting long hours, and also like lack of empathy in internal management.
Right. We're going to go to the next question. In NVIDIA's growth, has his leadership been a key differentiator, or has the industry's natural evolution driven company's success? So you have 1 minute to prepare your answers. Okay, so let's move on. Who wants to go first? Stephanie?
Jensen Huang leadership has been important for NVIDIA's success, but the company also benefits from the growth of industries like AI and gaming. His strategic choice helping NVIDIA take advantage of the strength, and but the industry's natural evolution also playing a vital role in the company's rise.
All right, thank you. Someone else wants to talk? Okay, Bruno?
Well, I think that Jason Huang's leadership has been a key differentiation in NVIDIA's growth more than the natural evolution from the industry. It's known that while the broader tech industry evolution certainly has played a role here, Juan's visionary and strategic decisions have directly shaped the NVIDIA's trajectory. We can see that as one point the strategic acquisition, for example, his decision to acquire Mellanox strengthened NVIDIA's foothold in high-performance computing and data center for further accelerating its growth in areas like EA and cloud service. Also, the culture of innovation is need to be said that Juan's emphasis on fostering the creative freedom and collaboration in NVIDIA teams led to groundbreaking products like CUDA with revolutionary the AI processing differentiation the company from the other competitors.
All right, thank you for your intervention. So, Alan?
Yes, I would like to say that also I think that NVIDIA's grows because the leadership of Huang's was important even in the start of the firm. The reason about this is that when the firm starts, the partners didn't know what they are going to do about. They wanted to do a firm, but they don't know what they are going to do. So here it comes Huang's. When after discussing in the restaurant, they find that this 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 idea about the NVIDIA's components were going to work. So they started to manage around the times. Even when they have problems, the person who most influence was Juan, because he knows that if the company has a problem, he needs to propose a solution and try to propose a solution to that in group.
All right, thank you. So, does someone else want to talk? All right, Bruno.
I would also like to add the visionary direction. Juan recognized that early on that GPOs have the potential to go beyond gaming, driving NVIDIA to the AI, deep learning, and data center markets. This foresight set NVIDIA apart from its competitors and position it is as a leader in these rapidly growing fields. Right?
All right, thank you for your intervention. We're going to go to pass to the next question, please. All right. Does NVIDIA's success depend on his leadership, or could the company continue to grow without him? So you have 1 minute to prepare your answers. All right, so we are going to continue. We're going to start with Solange Maceda on Zoom.
Okay, NVIDIA could still grow without Jensen Huang. The company is driven by market demand for AI, gaming, and data centers, not just leadership. Competitors like AMD and Intel also innovate, proving that growth is possible without a single leader.
All right, thank you. Someone else? All right, so we're going to pass to the next question. All right, does Wang inspire and empower his employees, or is his leadership more about control and execution? You have 1 minute to prepare your answers. So we can continue. So who wants to go first? Jose Marza.
Yes, I think Jensen Huang does inspire and empower his employees, and thanks to that, he helped to encourage a culture of innovation and in NVIDIA. Thanks to that, NVIDIA went from primarily being a hardware gaming company to a global leader in artificial intelligence, in machine learning, and deep learning.
All right, thank you. Stephanie.
He's leave NVIDIA to socios. He focuses on managing the company's direction and result. This can limit creativity, as employers often follow his vision instead, and having the freedom to innovate on their own.
All right, thank you. Someone else? All right, Alan.
Yes, I would like to show the resource, the first resource, the link. Yes. Almost at the end. Well, in this article, it is mentioned that one can be a demanding leader, but they see like he's an sport coach in the aspect that he expects a lot from you because he wants you to reach your potential, because he thinks that it's for your own good. So um, something that it's saying admitting mistake is crucial at the chip company. So the CEO adds that and encourage that NVIDIA, this is called as an intellectual honesty.
All right, thank you. Those who else wants to talk? Or Gabriela?
Yeah, well, I would say that NVIDIA's culture is more about like control and execution, uh, because they are not helping employees to grow. Like some of them are well paid, but they are burned out. So my question for the other group is like, if one's leadership is so good for employees, why the workers call NVIDIA like a pressure cooker where burnout is normal and meetings sometimes are like chaotic? Doesn't this show that he cares more about control than teamwork or well-being?
All right, Sebastian.
Well, just to answer, maybe just seeing the sector of microchips conductors, we can see that this sector is really, really demanding and has like labor work enforcement that it's quite hard for the employees. And it's not only the case of NVIDIA, it's the case for everyone that try to compete with NVIDIA that have the same problem. It's a sector that it's really, really demanding for the employees. And we can see in maybe I would like to share some statistics, but I don't have it. But this sector is really, really hard to the employees.
All right. We're going to pass to the last question of all. So the question is, has his leadership positively impacted the tech industry beyond NVIDIA, or is his influence limited to the company itself? So you have 1 minute to prepare your answers. Who wants to give his answer?
Well, we can see that Xin Huang leadership has positively impacted the tech industry beyond NVIDIA because we can see advances in AI, gaming, and computer, among many others. We can also see that the Huang's early investment in many of these fields motivate the environment in general to grow more faster.
All right. So, Natalia, please.
So Juan's leadership is not just limited to NVIDIA. His influence has fundamentally transformed the tech industry, accelerating innovation and setting new standards across multiple sectors.
All right. So, Alan, please.
Yes, I would like to show the second video at the minute 30 seconds. Okay, as we saw from the video, Juan doesn't just emphasize about a car that could be, let's say, it could be, I don't know, faster or better on something. He emphasized in the security. The reason about this is because um, he matters about this area that could not all the firms can emphasize about this. The security could be also as a competitive edge. So in the tech industry, we saw that he wants to innovate on something that it is already created.
All right. Thank you. We're going to give the word to someone from the opposite team. So, does anyone want to talk over here? Gabriela?
Yeah, well, for what they said before, I do not agree. Like, we wouldn't consider NVIDIA's growth influenced or amplified by Huang's, but more like influenced or limited to the company itself, because we have to take into account that the tech industry shift forward because of artificial intelligence, and it's more like a macroeconomic trend, not as a result of his vision. And for example, we could say that NVIDIA's growth is a product of this boom because there are other competitors like AMD that are catching up and are proving that this is a trend and not his leadership as a key driver, for example.
All right. Adrian?
Adding to what my teammate said, Jensen Huang is a skilled CEO, not a transformative leader. His influence is confined to NVIDIA. He hasn't shaped broader tech culture, mentored industry leaders, or taken stance on major issues. Huang's impact begins and ends with NVIDIA.
All right. One more person? Yeah, Abel?
Yeah, I think that back to the question, I think that he have a really impact in the tech industry, and not only with the people or the develops of softwares or like that. I think that he have a really impact in the AI industry, and without him, we don't have any progress with the automatic or electric cars on this. Oh, that's it.
All right. So we're going to go to the conclusions. Then you have 2 minutes to prepare your conclusions, and the opposite team is going to start. So 2 minutes right now. So let's go to the last conclusion. So we're going to start with the opposite team. Who's going to say? Okay, Sebastián.
Okay, so in conclusion, while Huang's authoritarian leadership and tight control over execution have played a significant role in NVIDIA's remarkable success, they have also contributed to an environment where employees are under immense pressure. The company's achievements are not the result of Huang's vision only, but also a consequence of the sacrifices made by thousands of dedicated employees who have given up their weekends and worked long hours to meet his high expectations. This unsustainable work culture has led to employee burnout and created a clear imbalance in their personal lives. Despite NVIDIA's market dominance, this approach raises concerns about the long-term well-being of its workforce, suggesting that success should not come at the cost of the health of the work-life balance of those who contribute to it. Balancing leadership control with employee well-being could ensure that NVIDIA continues to thrive without compromising the welfare of its most valuable asset, which is its people.
All right, thank you. And we're going to give the conclusion of the favorite team. All right, Alan.
Okay, we discussed that Jensen Huang's leadership is a role model because it combines vision, resilience, and transparency. This is an unwavering commitment to innovation and people. He has turned NVIDIA into a gold machine, not by chance, but through a bold strategy and impeccable execution. In a world of rapidly evolving technology, Huang not only keeps pace, he set it.
All right, thank you so much. So with this, we can conclude with the debate number 44 about Jensen Huang. So thank you for all for coming in here.